Hey, it's Matt. In this video, I want to talk about PodLoom. It's a way to embed Transistor FM podcast episodes inside of WordPress without copying and pasting the iframe code every single time you want to have a Transistor episode show up in your blog post on WordPress. So typically when you publish an episode, you can click the embed audio player in Transistor. You can copy this iframe code to the clipboard and then paste that in an HTML block inside of WordPress. So there's a few things that PodLoom does which helps with this whole process. Number one, no more copying and pasting, adding an HTML block. It's just going to be able to give you a Gutenberg block for you to select a Transistor episode from multiple shows. And it's also giving somebody who does not have access to Transistor the ability to embed podcast episodes from Transistor on a WordPress website. So if you have somebody who's drafting blog posts for you, a content marketer, somebody who's a contractor or working in your marketing team, they don't have direct access to Transistor, PodLoom is a great way to get this stuff going. So we download the PodLoom plugin for free, we upload it, we activate it, and then we go to the settings page. I already have my Transistor API key copied to my clipboard, so I'm going to paste that in the API key field, save settings. It'll say save settings successfully connected, now connected to the Transistor API, and then you'll see all the shows that are in my Transistor account. I can select which show is the default show when we're embedding this stuff into pages or posts, and then I'm just going to click save settings. Once we're in a page or post inside WordPress, we can simply do the / command and type in PodLoom, and as I start typing in PodLoom, podcast episode block shows up. If I started typing in Transistor, podcast episode shows up as well. You can see right here it says, please select an episode from the sidebar. So there's a few things that you can do. You can select a different show, but as you can see, it's defaulted to the WP Minute Plus, which is what we set up in our settings. We can search and select an episode. And also you'll see here in the drop-down list that we will also display scheduled and draft episodes. I found this to be something that was really important in the workflow when we're launching episodes here, because oftentimes we'll schedule ahead of time, set up the blog posts ahead of time, and this plugin actually solves that problem really well. So you can select which episode you want to display. It'll display the player right here in your editor, and it's going to conform to all of the custom player colors that you've selected inside of your Transistor account. So you can display that specific episode. You can display the latest episode if you just want to use this block on your homepage or on your podcast page, or you can load the Transistor playlist, which will allow you to make the height of that playlist a little bit larger. And once again, this is going to pull the settings from the playlist settings in your Transistor account. So if you have it displaying 25 episodes, it'll show 25 episodes, 50 episodes, it'll show 50, so on and so forth. And that's really the gist of the PodLoom plugin, to make adding episodes from Transistor.fm and your podcasts a lot easier inside of WordPress. Check it out at thewpminute.com/PodLoom. And if you like WordPress and you want a podcast to listen to, check out the podcast that we have available at the WP Minute.